Alright, so let's go ahead and get some of this water here. This water came from the filter, the fridge filtered water. The water that you put the filter in your fridge, and you put your glass up to your fridge and you get your water and your ice and all that. That's what that water came from, and that filter was brand fresh, new. Ran the water through so that it cleared out the filter, purged the filter, and now it's a fresh filter. So let's see what we get. Now I have been noticing that it only goes down to the bottom of the probes. So what I'm going to do something here. I'm going to stop this. Pull it out. Clean it. What I want to do is stir this water up. Alright, let's pop it back in and hit her again. And now let's see what happens. That filtered water's got a lot less crud coming out of it than that regular water does from the sink. A lot less crud. Okay, that's going to be phase one. What I'm going to do is shut it off, let it settle, and then come back and electrolyze it again. Alright, that's what we got. Got crud in the bottom. So I'm going to filter this out. This is that first shot of filtered water from the fridge. Now I'm going to filter this out, and we're going to re-electrolyze it. Alright, I got the crud out, filtered through, just a regular old coffee filter. Okay. Now we're going to take some Dasani. Okay. Now it's got its stuff in there. It says purified by reverse osmosis. So if that was purified already, we shall see what reversed osmosis does. But it says purified water, magnesium sulfate, potassium chloride, salt, minerals added for taste, it says. So let's crack it open. You can see the seal is not broken at all. I heard it crack open the first time. And we're going to put that right in there. There's some Dasani. We will reseal that. Let's get my other probes. Let's put my other probes on. Get these a little closer. Set that in. So this is the fridge filtered water that's been electrolyzed once. Dasani purified water. That's the gash I put in my finger. That thing should have had stitches in it. It was coming out like crazy. Gushing blood. Alright, let's see what we get. This is its second shot. This is the first one. Alright, we got bubbling action going on in there. I might do a time lapse on these. I had to try see what this comes out like if I electrolyze it. Now look, it's still getting a ton of crud out of this one. Not so much out of the Dasani. So far, the Dasani has been the clearest water. Interesting. Now this is this one's second time around. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with the Dasani so far. Later we're going to be doing Aquafina. Aguafina. Which actually I translate to supposed to say fine water. You know, like I said, this isn't scientific. I haven't even been timing the amount of time I have it electrolyzing either. And then plus I rinse out the glasses and I scrub them out and then I hand dry them out. But of course I'm not going to get all the water out that was in there, the residue, so there's going to be added residue in there from the previous water. So like I said, it's not scientific. I was going to do pH testing of the water, but this pH paper, it's so old, it just stays yellow. So it's been out in the heat and everything else, so it's no good. I need a new pH paper to test it. I bought this back when I tested that real water. It's REAL, real water. It says 8.0 pH on the water bottles. So I got a bottle of it. I was drinking that stuff for a while and I said, let me test the pH. It came out to like, what is it, 6.0 or something on here, which is acidic. 7.0 is like neutral, which is good for alkalinity. You want more alkaline. It didn't even get the 8.0. It was like 6.2. That's what I got this for. I was like, I haven't touched that real water since. All right about there is where it's smoking, is where I usually stop. So let's stop this here. Don't want to move it over top and have something drip from the probes into this one, or just probes into this one. And we'll let them calm down a bit, and then we'll stir them up, and we'll see what we get, what settles to the bottom. See, this stuff comes up to the top, okay? Yeah, I don't want to get, the glass getting pretty warm. That's why I wait for it to stop it there. But we let this get up to the top. Now, when it gets up to the top, after electrolyzing it, I take this and I stir it around in there, mix it all up, and eventually it'll settle. So let's wait for this stuff to get to where it's going to go. Then I'll mix them up. Not mix them together, but stir them. I got 1 for 1. Well, I can use it. I'll wipe it and use it for the other one as well. I just like the shape of this. Alright, let's let those cool off, and we'll be back.